Hey everyone, welcome back to more Zen gameplay. I'm not going to go over this new list I've been cooking up too much, although I stole a lot of ideas from the Runaways list, which I think was maybe the most interesting list to go out of the Pro Tour. Mainly just playing with some ratios and cards here that I'm not normally accustomed to, just to see if there's anything I like. But yeah, this is like I'll post the list is obviously going to be posted in the description, so if anyone wants to see what I'm tweaking, feel free to take a look. High level ideas are just like Blanches for Prism, taking out Warmongers, adding that all you got because I think it's pretty solid in the mirror and new, and then Sink Belows for new and like Victor, I guess. And yeah, those are kind of like the high level ideas. But let's get into a game because it's kind of late at night, so I just wanted to do like a quick game for recording. Let's see. Let's just do a rando. Yeah, begin. Having a lot of fun still like tweaking the list. I don't think anyone has like necessarily have the perfect list or made the perfect list yet. And again, I stole a lot of this list from just various lists from the Pro Tour weekend that I've recapped. All right, we got a Kayo. Let's see if they stick around. Generally, quite a poor matchup for Kayo. But they did win the die roll, so we are going first. For Kayo, I think the idea here is to just kind of like not bring any Blanches, that all you got Sink Belows, and just run them all in keys, which is a little heavy on Chain Enders if you'll notice. We're on basically 7 Chain Enders if you're excluding the Winds of Eternity. The Kayo is basically just a race matchup. You try to deal more damage than they can deal to you. It's not super incredibly interesting. Okay, let's see here. Interesting turn 1 hand. I kind of want to just YOLO off Ancestral Harmony and see what we hit. Because we want the Art of War and Arsenal, arguably. Yeah, I'm gonna just YOLO. Okay, never punished. Let's do spinning into winds, I guess, and then we'll Arsenal our Art of War. Again, it's like pretty weak, but we're just setting up our graveyard here, and then we also get to park an Arsenal, Art of War and Arsenal. There's maybe like an argument to like just sticking Harmony in Arsenal because it's Transcend card, but like I think Art of War is generally harder to find than a Transcend card. So okay, we have an Orihone on top. I don't think that's the best draw in the world necessarily. Although this could maybe work. We need to draw a Transcend card off the top really bad to make this work. Okay, they're rolling Scabs turn 1. Okay. Not ideal, but they're not on a 5-card hand, which is positive, I guess, for us. I think part of me just wants to try to block Strides here. I mean, after this, obviously, but... yeah, I kind of just want to try to go off here, is maybe my idea. Like, we have 2 Art of Wars. We could try to, like, wait around forever to find our first Transcend card, but I don't think that's super necessary. And this might also bait out their flush bag. Yeah, pretty solid turn for them. Like, not terrible. Roll Scabs. I'm surprised they didn't... they could have Pulping first? I guess they just didn't want to risk discarding the swing bag. I guess it kind of makes sense. We're going to do 1 Art of War and see where that lands us. We might not do a second one depending on what we draw. Okay. This makes me want to do a second one. We could also like Orihone first if we wanted to really just dig for Transcend. I don't think that's horrible. It would also be the first blue card we play. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. This could definitely like backfire a little bit, but I think just cycling this is pretty okay. Okay, we do find our Transcend card. So now, what do we have in graveyard? So I'm thinking we could do like Bonds, Weakest Link. Well, it depends, I guess, what they banish really here. So we played our blue card this turn, so this is always live. So I guess we'll start with Descending Gustwave and see what they do. We might even just Art of War this if they don't block with Fleshbag. We'll see. I think it's probably wrong for them to not block with Fleshbag, but they could just not do it. Again, I'm probably gonna do just like 1 or 2 games tonight. I'm a little bit tired, and we just had Armory. I punted really bad in Armory, but I went 3-1, so like whatever. Okay, they're not giving us the, or they're not giving us a Fleshbag. Okay, I'm totally fine with this. So they could get punished here incredibly bad. We don't have like super premium targets, but we still have like Spinning Wheel Kick, which I think is okay. We're gonna get the bonds just for value, and then we can, banish the tiger to Art of War. Try to draw into something better. Like, it's pretty likely we're still gonna be able to end on like Weakest Link here. Do we have another Descending Gustwave? No. Okay, so this gets a lot worse. What do we do here? I guess we're just playing the bonds that we banished, right? Because we can't like get Descendant in graveyard before this resolves. Because we've already used them. So a little awkward on the bonds draw. But I think it's still okay if it just gets randomly banished. We get spinning. Because we don't want to play the 100 wins ideally. We ideally, like, if they could actually, like, 1-4 us into Weakest Link banished, or, like, if they hit one of these 2 cards, it's pretty bad for us. But, like, I think we're pretty fine with them not hitting Tiger Swipe, or them hitting Tiger Swipe or bonds. I think either is fine for us. Yeah. They might just, like, not Fleshbag us, though. I'm pretty okay with this. Obviously, the draws are not very ideal. I don't think I particularly want to see either of these cards. But we can still use them for pitch, worst case scenario. Okay. Alright, 50-50. Whether we banish one of these 2 or one of these 2. Okay, we get the good 50-50. That's great. We're going to pitch our Tiger Swipe for sure, because I just don't want it in my hand in general. So we'll get back, I forget even what it was. It was bonds, right? So we get back bonds at the end of the turn. I think that's fine. We needle, this comes in for 8. Seems quite good. And then the Weakest Link doesn't matter if it hits, but obviously, like, they have no block in hand. It's very good. Like, it matters if it hits and they have no block, but if we whiff, it's not the end of the world because we already have an arsenal, right? Yeah. This game's still losable, for sure. Like, this is not necessarily a very strong pop-up turn. They have given us all their armor, though, so that is a plus side. But they still have, like, 3 block left, basically. Hopefully this hits something. No. Okay. It's unfortunate. So what's the next turn? Like, Cast Bones? They could either play Amnesia, Arsenal Cast Bones, or what do they even do with this hand? They're just going to Cast Bones. Pretty good. Pretty solid. And our hand is terrible. Yeah, our hand is really bad. Them not attacking this was also incredibly bad for us. I also want to get rid of all these cards. Like, Needle for sure. Pitching like Chase, and then we like overpitch to get rid of the extra CNC. I think is reasonable. So we know they have an Amnesia in Arsenal, which is annoying because our Arsenal is kind of is Bonds, right? So now the question, I guess, is do we want to have the Command and Conquer in hand, or is it better to pitch it away? It might be okay to leave it in hand, the amount of armor they have left. You can see arguments either way. I'm gonna ship it, I think. I think it's fine to get rid of it. They probably are going to Amnesia us for a lot next turn. For like 12-ish. Giving us 3 block and then another 3 block from hand, presumably. But we get rid of Savage Dash, which I'm not unhappy about. Okay, get rid of another Cast Bones. I think I'm okay with that, just because, Oh, this hand's really bad into, Amnesia. Ooh. Yikes. Okay, that's kind of spooky. Maybe we just have to give 12 block here, though. And then we like park our Aura in Arsenal. Alternative is we can do what? Alternatively is like we eat this and then we do Descendant into CNC, IP ourselves. It's not great either way. Like they could have like a CNC follow up to this, which will also be kind of nasty. They had an Assault and Battery though that they were thinking about playing or pitching. We could get really blown out here if we block Traverse. I think we still probably try to do it though, and just hope they don't have something else. Because I really want to just, on my turn, do Descendant Bonds into spinning or something, and then we Needle. Just to like play out our hand at tempo and then Arsenal the Art War. It's kind of rough. Belting is fine. Oh, I hope I'm not playing against the KO Armory deck again. No. Please, no. Okay. Alright. So we got a pretty good turn lined up, and then we got our last Art War. Can't really complain about seeing 3 Art Wars in the top, like, what? How many cards have I drawn? A lot of cards. Between the Art Wars and the Orion, I've drawn 6 cards, so 6 plus 4, or 6 plus 20 is 26 cards. So, okay, so like all the Art Wars basically in the top half of my deck is pretty alright. Okay, give him the Needle. Again, I'm still playing with the ratios here. I actually lost I lost an armory because I was playing with the ratios. I was ordering 2 Molenkeys and I cut one and put it in the sideboard, so I thought I had a third one, and I tried to tutor for it off Bonds, and it was not ideal because I was apparently only running one in the deck. Yeah, Molenkey's an interesting one. Okay, Brigadier Needle, I'm happy with that. Put them down to 3 cards. We got an Art of War. It's looking pretty alright. This hand's fine. This hand's fine. I'm not going to complain about this hand. This hand is okay. Is there merit to buff Go again? Probably not. We could get punished here if we don't draw into a blue, but we're pretty likely to. Okay, we drew the blue. Okay, this is really good. We can get what? We don't have any like good zero cost to get is the issue. I guess we still have to do it anyways. Like, what are we getting with preserve? I guess we can get like we get bonds, but then what does bonds get? I guess bonds can get nothing. Like, is bonds even good? I mean, probably is just for. Oh wait, we've used 2 of them. Okay, we still have 1 more. I guess we put it back in the deck, sure. And then we get bonds. Oh, could we have tigers? No, because that would like we only have 1 tiger, so there isn't a way to put that back. Could also try to arsenal the mauling key and just get a spinning. I mean, it still probably threatens lethal, right? Just arsenal this at the end. Yeah, it's okay. I probably should have checked the spinning count because I know we've tutored for that before. That was the last one. Again, it's a late night game. I'm not playing at my best necessarily. They get okay. It might fine. All right, send some annoying breakpoints. We probably got this. Probably do 1 more after this. I don't know. This wasn't like a. I know it was like a good, like an okay game. I saw Ardor like super early though. I don't think there's really a way out for them here. It might even be better to actually just Mauling Key here. For 6 of, I guess. No, 6 and 4 are roughly the same, right? In terms of breakpoints, they don't have armor. Yeah, I think it's Jover, as the kids are saying. I'm kids, by the way. They might have disconnected. Let's see. Understandable. Yeah. I'll ask if they're there for so that people know I'm nice on camera. Off camera, I would claim victory immediately. All right, let's just claim victory. We'll call it there. All right, 2 wild rides. Yeah, they were just off it. That's fine. Let's do an Azalea. I lost to an Azalea today. That was my last turn armory. We want to go first to Azalea. I think I fixed the board for this one. Again, my board's been really off just because I've been messing around with stuff. It's just cutting like random spinning. That makes sense. I'm running 3 sync. I don't know if you need it, but I'm just running anyways because our other sideboard cards don't really do very much. All right, immediate thoughts. I want to 100 wins and then chase the tail Arsenal CNC for next turn. Seems pretty alright. Set up a good combo card in graveyard and then, or 2 good combo cards in graveyard. And we pitch a bonds because it's a little bit early. And obviously it's not doing very much. So pretty alright turn 1. Like nothing. I don't like giving them filtering. Obviously, I would like rather have a transcend card, but like not the worst all red hand you could see on turn 1. Interesting. Is this gonna be another game where I don't see transcend before I see Ardor? Could be. It's a red bolt shot. Okay. Oh, do we have another prismatic leyline gamer? That'd be very funny. Remorseless. Dominated. That is fine, probably. So here, what do? They blood rot us. Okay. And remorseless us. For 5. There's no on hit here. What are the other 2 cards in their hand? Like razors? I feel like our Rain Razor's coming on here, but we can't really do anything about that. So I guess we'll just put Winds of Eternity in graveyard, with the plan being next turn we pay into Blood Rot, because like we're sending one and taking one, so obviously it's not very good to do that. And then we just needle CNC. All right, I'm calling Rain Razors right now. I sense a Rain Razors. Oh, no Rain Razors. Awkward hand for potentially maybe. Okay. We're only gonna take 1 damage off this Remorseless, so it's not incredibly good. But here, yeah, we're just gonna give up the Harmony. There may be some merit. We already have 100 Winds of Graveyard, so I guess there's not really merit to playing this. But like, if we didn't, there might have been merit to like playing with it, or playing it, or blocking with it. Here they give us a 2 or a 3 block, which is fantastic because it's more likely to make our CNC hit, which is exactly what you want your needles to be doing. If you can pair needles and CNC, I think it's like very important. But they have the block to cover it, so again, we didn't know that, but I think it's good practice to try to pair your needles with your CNCs. And we'll play into the Butter Rot just because we're under a Remorseless, so it matters less, right? Okay, Codex gets what? Codex can get Bolden Shot, Remorseless, Infecting Shot. Okay, that's fine. Still no Transcend card, which has me a little bit worried. But they are discarding whatever card is in their hand. So, I mean, it's fine. Discarding a red. Interesting. So the funny thing about this hand is we actually don't need the levels. We can just, like, block with levels. Like, because what does levels necessarily do with this hand? It lets us, like, needle, but we can block through with it now. Seems better. Because we do 100 Winds, Aspect, Tiger Swipe for full value. And we even get the Shuko buff, which is really good. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. Again, still no Transcend card, which is a little annoying, but we still have a couple turns to find one. We're at 36. Actually, you know what? I wonder if there was merit there to there might have been merit to like Art of Warring there and keeping the levels. Just going for it. Because we like box strides, pitch levels to Art of War, but we're not guaranteed to draw. Oh well, we don't need to draw another tiger because we generate a tiger, right? Yeah, that might have actually been correct to Art of War. I'm thinking about it. Again, it's obviously not like the perfect Art of War, but like it's probably good enough into Azalea a lot of the time. Yeah, that's probably right to just give up strides. Because if they hit us with like a red here, or like Codex red, or like anything, we're pretty unhappy having this Art of War just like sitting. But looks like they're maybe gonna have a weak turn. Just given that they're blocking 2 cards on a Tiger Swipe. Okay, this is like, if last turn wasn't the try to Art of War turn, it's definitely this turn. Assuming that this knock doesn't get played, but it might just get played. Yep, knock from hand. Okay, that's fine. Interesting. Get red. Okay. Do they have a buff? Get a buff. Buff. Are we fine just sandbagging double Art of War? Maybe. They don't have an arsenal next turn, which is kind of like weird, but maybe like we block 2 here and then we needle CNC and then we just sleep back the Art of War. CNC is obviously not doing very much, but they're going to be off an arsenal anyways. So, I mean, that's fine. Oh, we can't needle, right? Because red, so I guess we just do this and send CNC. I think we're okay with this. Again, it's a little bit weird, and I kind of regret not playing this other Art of War, but I think it's fine. I'm not going to pitch Art of War to Blood Rot. I think it's worth taking 2 damage to have an Art of War in your hand, probably. Oh, is this an all buff hand? Oh no. I'm so sorry, friend. It's also kind of bad for us because it means they're not attacking, but I guess we have an all no block hand anyways. I love this deck. I'm gonna pass over their red. Oh, they have 2 red. Shit. I mean, I guess we'll take Remorseless, but like Remorseless is just like a strictly worse. Well, no, we should take like a 0 cost, right? But they have they have 1 red Bolden Shot. I guess we should just take a 0 cost just because it's like might mess with their curve, and they already have like redundant red ledgers. Oh, but they have two 0 costs now. But like Endless Arrow is like IP arrow, so maybe it's still best. I think we're probably splitting a little bit of hairs in terms of like what's best here. But okay, so here I'm going to do what? I think I want to like needle Mauling Key. This is like incredibly greedy to do this, but I think it might be right. Just pitch the other Transcend card is my idea. You could also like Zen State, but like that doesn't matter. I'm just gonna get Mullen Key and like overpitch this. The idea here is that like we double our war, we got rid of our Sir of the Pot, which is a no block, and then we have like 10 block available for the next turn. Pretty happy with this. If we can take them off cards at this particular turn, I think that's very good for us. So we go 3 into 5 basically. 3 into 6 basically. And we're kind of IPing ourselves with the Art of War again, which is we could have like tried to like Art of War there, but like I don't know. I don't think we need to. Maybe we should have. I don't know. Maybe this is greedy. I mean, it's definitely greedy, but like I feel like we can afford to be a little bit greedy. All right, so they bottom their first card and they blind Azalea. What is their hand? Okay. Okay. Here we're definitely Art of Warring. We just need to use one, I think, and then we'll probably try to hold back the other Art of War. Fantastic. Do we do it again? I'm almost at the point where we just do it again. This hand's so bad. Like we're sending 8, basically. Yeah, fuck it. We're doing it again. Who knows? I play this game fucking horribly. Is that good? I think it's okay. We don't have a way to like overpitch this is the issue. Alright, I'm slightly glad I did draw off the... Well, maybe I'm not. I don't even know. We still get to keep an arsenal. We're sending CNC for 8. I like it's pretty good. But like obviously not an ideal Art of War turn. Like at some point we just have to use it, you know what I mean? Like we can't just like not play Art of War. I don't know. Maybe you can. Alright, this is a really good hand. If we can keep any of this hand, I think we probably win off this. Again, this is gonna be a short sesh, so. Okay, they get the Codex, which is good. They have tunic counters, they can definitely red us here. But they might not be able to dominate it if they get Codex. So I mean that's okay. Yeah, double buff, triple buff, double buff. Okay. Coming in for decent chunk here. I think maybe we do this and then just pay into the Blood Rot. We have 2 Blood Rot, obviously, so it's not like ideal. But we can't really do anything through, well, block 10, but still doesn't cover it. So I think we're fine, just like getting time walked here, basically. They're gonna have an arsenal, but that's no, this is they still have 1 more red technically. Okay, still got a really good hand. I wish these. Oh, they got red ledger. Oh my god. Okay. Ugh. Oh my gosh, I'm just getting red and ledgered all over the place. For 11 again? That's so annoying. They also have a Seek and Destroy. That's pretty annoying. What are we doing here? We could like overblock a little bit. They're at 12. I think we might just have to go for it here. This sucks. I'm not super happy about this, but like maybe we just do that. And then we get a Chi and the Tiger and have 5 card in with the bonds. And then if they Rain Razor us, we cry like really bad. Yeah. We gotta try to do something here. Okay. Remorseless, I think we're okay with. Unless they dominate something on us, which would be a little annoying. But that is their last red ledger, and they've used 2 codexes. So, well, obviously we're not blocking. Well, we could block. We do bonds. We do double bonds here. We have 1 bonds and banish. So we need to get a descendant. Maybe that's right, but can we pay for all of it? Yeah, we pay. I think we just have to go for it here. If I'm counting this right, so we have to pay 1 into Descend Gust Wave. We pitch the Chi, transcend, bonds gets descendant. We tutor with Chi for the other bonds, which I'm assuming is in the deck, right? I'm not missing it, right? And then we do Tiger Tiger Chase. Yeah, we'll take a bunch of damage, but I think we just gotta do it, just to pressure. Okay, we'll get a little chip here. So bonds gets descendant. We have all our. We should have all our descendants, right? Yeah. Oh, too tired to keep track of the combo cards. All right, so we're taking 1 off this. We're taking another 1. We're gonna take like 5 more damage, but we're sending a lot more than that, so hopefully it's okay. Get our last bonds. Oh, we have a chase. Okay, we still have a chase. We're good. All right. Yep. Very sloppy in terms of like not checking our combo cards, but it's fine. All right, we should be able to put them pretty low. They'll have to block with at least 1 more card. If they don't block with their skull bone, they have to give us 2 cards. Again, I don't think I played this particularly well, but I think we're still fine. So they have to give us 3 block here. Okay. The razors for reasons. Passing. Okay. What's the play here? It wins path well traveled and then do what? Nothing. I mean, we can obviously do stuff, but like, what is the point of doing that? I guess. I think I just. Well, wait. Oh, wait. We can wins path well traveled, tiger swipe, pitch sink below to spinning. It's probably worth it. Yeah, let's do that. Theoretically lethal. I was thinking I was gonna Arsenal this thing below the end of the turn, but it's probably wrong. We probably just want to pitch it, right? We probably just want to pitch it to the spinning wheel. I feel like I always draw Winds of Eternity when I have Path Well Traveled, but like, is that even good? I don't know. Winds of Eternity is such a weird card. I'm not sold on 3 of. I think it's like suspect. Like the card's obviously like okay. Like it has performed well for a lot of people. It's like a 0 for 5 sometimes. Like I don't know. The sometimes thing is like the biggest portion because you only have like six. You have 600 wins in your deck, and so like how often are you actually able to line that up? I don't know. Not sold yet, but we'll see. I guess it was okay here though. I'll give it that. We don't even have Tiger Swipe, do we? Shit. What do we get here? Aspect and then Arsenal Tiger, I guess is fine. Yeah, we'll just get an aspect. I guess it's like the more clunky card to cast. Kind of running out of deck here. A little bit. Yeah, our draw was super weird this game. Alright, they have a 3 block, they live, but we have a Tiger in Arsenal, so we're maybe okay with this. Because they're unlikely going to be able to kill me off of 1 card, assuming it's like Codex and Arsenal or something. Well, actually, we know it's not Codex because they probably would have done that last turn, right? Because they just Arsenal passed. Makes your opponent still here. Opponents might be leaving tonight. I don't know what it is. Just not feeling the Zen tonight. I understand. I don't think anyone feels Zen anymore. I think Zen's kind of like run its course a little bit. Okay. I'll check if they're there, but getting a lot of wins by omission tonight, I guess. Anyways, well, I'm gonna quit victory. Well, those are some weird games. Hope you all enjoy. I'm unfortunately can't play no Victor because again I want to kind of go to bed. But we'll do some more fun games tomorrow. And I'll post this list again. I'm not like super proud of this list or anything. Like this is just me like toying with some cards. Kind of like the spicy one of First Tennessee Moon. I think it's pretty sick. I don't know about multiples of this though. It's like weird. Wind Chakra's weird. Winds of Return is weird. All these blues are weird, and I don't like them. They need to print like a blue combo card that's 0 cost, naturally has go again, and then comes in for 5 damage or something, and then I'll be happy with the blue base of this deck. But anyways, that's enough of me huffing gas. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and then I'll see you all tomorrow. All right, thank you. Bye.